Well, welcome to beautiful, beautiful La Paz, Mexico. I am walking down the Malecon here, the oceanfront boardwalk, which is very common in Mexican cities. Most Mexican coastal cities have a Malecon. This one is quite special in that it's over 3 kilometers long, and it is lined with beautiful sculptures, maritime themed sculptures all along the way. There are a couple dolphins right here. There's the famous Oyster with the pearl just down there that I'm gonna go walk to in a bit. And this is the hotel where I'm staying here in La Paz. It is the 7 Crown Hotel, Malecon, right on the waterfront. So perfect location. So I'm definitely a little bit early in the day to be exploring the Malecon, but I wanted to see it at least. Beautiful ocean vistas here in the daytime. But it really picks up after dark. There are performers, there are cotton candy stalls, activities for kids. It's quite the party here in the evening hours. This is the dolphin statue. There are so many of these statues all along the Malecon, so they've definitely beautified it quite a bit. And it's been so hot here in La Paz, it's actually quite nice to enjoy some cooler breeze right here next to the water. So definitely glad for that. So beautiful murals down here as well, as you can see. And there is the famous Oyster and Pearl. Pretty outstanding sculpture, and this is the icon of La Paz, the city's symbol, really. Very cool. It's actually really well done. It's made out of really high quality materials, so they put a lot of money into this to beautify the city, so that's always good to see. And there's even a kids play park right here on the little plaza, right next to the port right here. So pretty iconic symbol of La Paz right here, and the star really of the waterfront. Really beautiful. So the next monument is this whale shark. So these are so common in these waters, especially in the winter months. And again, really well done. They put a lot of money into beautifying this beautiful part of Mexico, Baja California Sur. And it looks like this is some sort of shell. I'm not too sure what this is. Kind of a abstract take on the Mother Mary, it looks like. So you can see that she's kind of covered with a wave. I'm not sure what it's supposed to represent, but again, it's a very Catholic country here, so that's not surprising. So almost every Mexican city that I've been to has these photo points where you can, you know, take a selfie next to the name of the city that you're in. Pretty nice vibes down here in the center of La Paz, Mexico. Beautiful city. So you can see that the streets are pretty fun here at night. Got a little market going, some souvenirs. So definitely a very happening vibe here. There's a lot of side streets full of different souvenir carts. There are street food stalls. So definitely a lot of bustling activity here in La Paz. So there's definitely the pastime of driving around town, cruising, blaring music. So very common here in La Paz. People just having a good time. All right, so this is the place, Capuchino Veggie restaurant. I'm gonna go check it out. All right, live music tonight here at the Capuchino. We're gonna see what they have here. They got a meat menu as well, so not just vegetarian anymore. All right, my food has arrived. I got the tacos el pastor. I got the nachos as well with some flank steak, so it looks really good. So definitely enjoyed the live music. The band was pretty good. I'm actually really surprised. They were uniquely good. Pretty entertaining evening, and the food was pretty good, so definitely no complaints there. So heading into the hotel now for a good night's rest, and back at it tomorrow morning. All right, good morning. I am heading down to the lobby to meet my tour guide, Adriana, I believe her name is. who's going to be taking me on a full city tour of La Paz. I cannot wait. I really want to see all the beautiful churches here, so it should be a good morning.
This mural shows not only the animals and the plants that we have a lot of, around here, but also shows the history of La Paz. So this man is supposed to be a fisherman, and he wants to find the biggest pearl and give it to the devil.
I see it.
So he jumped into the water, tried to find the biggest pearl, and never came up. So he died.
Oh, interesting. So the Musician's Alley here in La Paz. It's a bit backlit right now, but really quirky statues here. You've got a lady inside of a seashell, a conch shell. Very cool. And what's the name of the store?
La Perla de La Paz.
Ah, the Pearl of La Paz. Yeah, La Perla. So this is the facade, the only part that remains? Yeah, wow. And then when did it burn down?
2006.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a shame, eh?
Yeah. I know.
But the facade is beautiful. So this is the last remaining bit of La Perla de La Paz. Again, it was pretty much an entire city block over here, but burnt down in 2006, but they still have one part of the store that they had expanded into before the fire. So interesting. All right, and you'll see here in La Paz that they actually still have Sears, which went out of business in Canada and I think the US maybe about 15 years ago. They went bankrupt, I think. I can't remember exactly when it was, but I haven't seen a Sears in Canada since I was much, much younger. So they're alive and kicking here in Mexico, though.
Like,
so Partido Nacional Revolucionario. So Partido, together, National Revolution.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
It's like a political party.
Yeah, political party. Beautiful building.
Yeah. And
wow.
This political party is like the grandpa for one actual political party.
Yeah, still today.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So this is the Teatro Juarez from 1910. You can see beautiful columned building. And right next door to the tourism office, that tower from the cultural center. Looks like a fortress tower, eh?
Yeah.
Wow, very cool. So some old photos of La Paz from back in the day. Very cool. Some pottery. All right, so this is the local art museum. Beautiful old municipal building, I guess, that's been repurposed into an art museum. Really stunning architecture. And this is Plaza, plaza? What's the name?
Jardín Velasco.
Plaza Jardín Velasco, like a garden. Yeah. Oh, wow. Very cool. So this is the Cathedral of La Paz, and this was finished in 1920, replacing plenty of earlier variations after the original was burnt down to spite the Jesuits. It's definitely changed over time. You know the years of these photos?
Yes, it's on the background.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Pope John Paul. Wow. Beautiful interior. Yeah, it's beautiful in here. Beautiful chandeliers. And nice altar area. And you can see the variety of materials used on the facade here. So many different types of bricks, different colors. And my guide here was saying that the reason that you see the diversity of bricks here is that, you know, they simply did not have the money to make it all match. So they used whatever resources they could to piece together, you know, this tower here. It's so beautiful. Cathedral of La Paz. Anyway, I'm heading to Casamarte for dinner. Oyster restaurant, so it should be pretty good. I love seafood. All right, so I'm here at Casamarte, ready to have dinner. This place looks outstanding. Beautiful old house here right across from the Malecon. So my understanding is this house once belonged to a very important general here in La Paz. So he had an amazing view of the water across that way. But now it has turned into one of the city's finest oyster bars and grill. So looks amazing. All right, I am starting out my meal today with this complimentary cocktail that they brought over. And this is tequila mixed with like small oranges, like kumquats, from my understanding, and thyme. So it looks really good. All right, trying this out. Looks delicious. Oh, wow, that's really good. Very refreshing. It's got some dried orange on the top, so really good cocktail. And she has also brought me some chips and salsa to start my meal. So excellent way to start any meal here in Mexico. I'm gonna miss this when I return back to Canada. All right, my starter of choice has arrived, and I figured this is an oyster bar restaurant, so I cannot come here without having the oysters. So we got 2 oysters here, along with a chocolate clam. I've never had a chocolate clam before, so that'll be brand new for me. Served with 2 different sauces. One is more of a serrano pepper sauce, and the other one is, ¿qué sabor? This one? Pimenta, mojita pepper. Pimenta. Ah, okay. This one is served with more of a darker pepper. So looks amazing. Fresh seafood, so I'm gonna dig right in. All right, it's been so long since I had an oyster on the half shell, and honestly, I miss this so much. Last time I had this was in probably Seattle in 2018. So cheers and bottoms up. Man, I love oysters so much. That is an oyster. Really good. Amazing. All right, this is the first time I've ever had a chocolate clam. I don't even really know what it is. Kind of reminds me of a massive scallop. They're huge. As suggested, I put both of the sauces on. I would be lying if I said I was not a bit nervous about this one. Just don't know what to expect. So, bottoms up. Really good flavor. Pretty interesting. All right, my final dish here at Casamarte has arrived. This is the sashimi tostada. So if you're not familiar with the tostada, it's a Mexican open-faced sandwich using a fried tortilla shell on the very bottom. And the fish is actually the catch of the day, so extremely fresh. So cannot wait to try this. It looks amazing. The sashimi tostada. Here we go. It's pretty amazing. Wow, really fresh fish. All right, I am finishing up with this amazing churro with ice cream. So bon provecho, my goodness. So really nice vibe in here, as you can see. This is the inside of the restaurant, and she was telling me that it's the first house here in La Paz, and really cozy interior, as you see. So I think they opened this at select times by the looks of it. I came at about 9 p.m. and it was closed, but yeah, very cozy. So really, really good restaurant, amazing food, friendly staff. Honestly, this was one of the best experiences I've had in La Paz, and yeah, highly recommended. Casamarte, right on the Malecon.